Is your diet actually working for you? Or are you just fighting against your own biology? Today, we go beyond the myths of weight loss and muscle gain. Whether you're struggling with the truth about artificial sweeteners, curious if intermittent fasting is actually superior for health, or trying to calculate exactly how much protein you need for your lifestyle, we are breaking down the hard science into actionable tools you can use starting today. Energy is the fundamental currency of life. Within food lies potential chemical energy stored in the molecular bonds of macronutrients. When consumed, the body doesn't just burn this food, it undergoes a complex conversion process to create ATP, the biological fuel required for every cellular action, from a heartbeat to a thought. The mitochondrial engine. Deep within the cells, the mitochondria act as the primary processing plants. Through oxidative respiration and the Krebs cycle, the body manages a delicate hydrogen ion gradient. This microscopic machinery determines how efficiently carbohydrates and fats are transformed into usable power. The complexity of balance. While the law of thermodynamics dictates that energy cannot be created or destroyed, calories in versus calories out is far from simple. The body is a dynamic system, or the gut microbiome, the fiber content of a meal, and the energy required for digestion all influence how many calories are actually absorbed versus excreted. The protein priority. Protein stands apart from other nutrients. It is the essential building block for repair and the most thermogenic macronutrient, meaning the body spends significant energy just to process it. High protein intake is the primary lever for maintaining lean tissue while the body is in an energy deficit. There is a vital distinction between losing weight and losing fat. True health optimization focuses on body composition, the ratio of muscle to fat. Preserving muscle mass is the holy grail of metabolic health, ensuring that the metabolism remains robust. Artificial sweeteners often face intense scrutiny, yet clinical evidence suggests they can be effective tools. For those struggling with obesity or high sugar intake, these non-nutritive options provide a way to satisfy cravings without the caloric load or the insulin spikes associated with refined sugars. Intermittent fasting and time-restricted feeding are popular strategies, but their power lies primarily in behavioral control. By narrowing the window of eating, individuals often naturally reduce their total caloric intake. However, for fat loss, the timing of the window is secondary to the total energy balance achieved over 24 hours. The debate between low-carb and low-fat diets is often a matter of personal preference. Whether the body runs on glucose or fatty acids, performance and health can be maintained on various protocols, provided that protein requirements are met and the total energy intake aligns with the individual's goals. Beyond structured exercise lies NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Fidgeting, standing, and walking are subconscious movements that account for a massive portion of daily energy expenditure. These small, consistent actions often explain why two people with similar diets can have vastly different weight outcomes. Lean muscle is metabolically expensive tissue. It requires more energy to maintain at rest than body fat does. By engaging in resistance training to build muscle, an individual essentially increases the size of their engine, allowing for greater caloric flexibility and better long-term health outcomes. Movement is a non-negotiable requirement for human health. While specific step counts are often arbitrary marketing tools, the underlying principle holds. Consistent, low-intensity movement improves insulin sensitivity, aids digestion, and serves as a fundamental pillar for long-term weight maintenance. In a world of marketing hype, very few supplements withstand scientific rigor. Creatine and high-quality protein powders are among the rare exceptions that provide measurable benefits for muscle protein synthesis and recovery, serving as minor but effective force multipliers for a solid nutritional foundation. The most scientifically perfect diet is a failure if it cannot be maintained. Success in nutrition is rooted in behavioral sustainability. Avoiding overly restrictive, all or nothing mindsets prevents the metabolic and psychological damage of yo-yo dieting, favoring consistency over perfection. The journey to health is an integration of all these acts. By prioritizing protein, understanding energy balance, moving consistently, and choosing a sustainable eating pattern, one moves away from the confusion of fad diets and toward a permanent, science-based lifestyle of vitality.